Hey guys, what is up? This is Matthew Davis Media once again. Welcome back to another movie review, aka After I Saw. This time it is going to be on Bad Boys for Life. Now, Bad Boys for Life is the third installment, not the fourth, even though it's called Bad Boys for Life. It's been nearly 2 decades since the last movie, which was like 2000 something. I don't know. I haven't watched the films until recently. I've had I've had both of these Blu-rays for like 4 years, and I haven't watched them until last week. In this film, Marcus, or in this case Martin Lawrence, and Mike, or in this case Will Smith, are back. Okay, they're reunited, and in this film, a guy is taking down so many cops. Will Smith's character, or Mike, is one of the targets, and from there they have to track him down. And of course, this big baddie who Mike thinks is really close to him. And from there, we got another big adventure with these two leads, and it's still January. Okay. Let me just give you my opinions on what I thought of the first two films, okay? This movie, pretty fun. It's not a masterpiece, but it's good. Second movie, not as bad as most critics say that it is. I feel it's a bit too long, but it's alright. Not the worst thing ever. And both of these are directed by Michael Bay. This film is not directed by Michael Bay. Does that make the film better? Well, just because it changes directors who made the franchise bad doesn't always. Well, like I said, I don't hate any of the Bad Boys films. I like the first one. The second film is okay. This, I think, is better than both of those films, surprisingly. For a January action film to revive a franchise, that's saying something. I had quite a fun time with this movie, actually. Martin Lawrence and Will Smith are fantastic in this movie. Once again, they were great in the first two movies. They have great chemistry. And this one, it has a little bit more emotion to it, which is surprising as both of these films are action comedy orientated. The movie does have heart to it, believe it or not. And it's not too long, it's not too slow. It's actually a very well-paced film. Like the movie in the beginning, it just gets right to the point. Now, the action sequences, I mean, there's quite a bit of them, so you're not going to be bored while watching, characters get developed, because there really isn't that many new characters. I mean, we only come to these movies to, watch the bad boys. Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, of course, the bad boys theme. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? I mean, we all heard that song before. Even if you haven't seen the movies, you've heard of the song. But anyways, I'm not going to praise every little aspect because I do have some issues with this movie, okay? Like, there's a sequence in the first 20 minutes that are so kind of misleading, and it's really hard to spoil anything here. But I get why it was there. But, there are just so many logics in this where both of the main characters get beat up a lot, and there are aspects where they couldn't have survived. And so many other people get brutally murdered. There's no way they could have survived. If I go any further into it, then I'm just going to spoil the movie, and I don't want to spoil the movie for you guys. Also, some of the special effects look really cheesy and really weak. Like, there are sequences where they fire the guns, like the gunfire looks absolutely fake, as if they, just popped, like, clip things or something. Like, it's totally noticeable. Like, sometimes there are parts where, the shot is, like, off where the nozzle is. But, that's kind of a nitpicky thing. Also, even though Michael Bay isn't a part of this, there are explosions, and some of them look rather cheesy. Sometimes it can be a rather cheesy film, but, that's kind of what the first two movies are. They're cheesy, stupid fun times. But I feel like this film is a bit more serious. But at the same time, it doesn't fully take itself seriously. Some of the humor is tongue-in-cheek, and, for the most part, it actually kind of works. So, it's not a perfect movie, but, for the most part, if you're looking to have a fun time, maybe pop a few beers in. I didn't do that because I'm 19. But, if you're looking to have a good time, and if you're a fan of the first two films, I don't think you're going to be disappointed with this. Alright, it's fun, cheesy action at its finest. Will Smith and Martin Lawrence are great in this movie, once again. And all in all, I think it's better than the first two films. And for a film released in January, reviving a franchise, good work. That's kind of a big achievement. I'm going to give Bad Boys for Life a 3.5 out of 5. So yeah, definitely check it out if you're a fan of the first two films. I have another review on a film that... Well, I have another review coming up. Alright, but anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Ward out.